We're back with another one, guys. Let's get this popping and see what we have inside this docket.
18-year-old girl named Jada stands over her boyfriend, Marshawn. He's been shot in the face. But here's the...
They left. They came to our house, told us that our nephew got in there and was shot.
Ready? Yeah.
Kick it! Kick it!
Imagine a quiet afternoon in a Florida neighborhood. A group of teenagers is hanging out, doing what teens do, listening to music, joking around, and making videos for social media. But in
Maybe
a split
smoking.
second, the laughter turns into a scream that can be heard down the block. A 14-year-old girl named Jada stands over her boyfriend, Marshawn. He's been shot in the face.
Damn!
But here's the twist. Jada tells the police it was a freak accident. She says the gun just fell. It went off on its own. But
What do you mean by it's a freak accident? Who's buying that story? Who?
as investigators dig deeper, they find a Ring camera, a secret recording, and a story that doesn't add up. Today, we're looking at the tragic case of Marshawn McMurray Jones, a boy who hadn't even started his first day of 8th grade, and the girl who now faces 30 years in prison. What really happened behind that locked door?
A lot
It's
went
October
on.
23rd,
A
2024.
lot.
Around 6:00 p.m., the Marion County Sheriff's Office gets a call. They arrive at a home on Southwest 48th Avenue. The scene is chaotic. Family members are wailing, desperate to get inside, but the house is locked tight.
There's a broken window. I got you. Who else is in the house? Alrighty. They all ran? Let's go.
2 boys that live here, they ran. They left. They came to our house, told us that our
Okay,
nephew
come on.
got in there and was shot.
Ready? Yeah.
Kick it! Kick it!
Officers find a broken window. They see a boy through the glass, slumped over on the couch. They have to use a sledgehammer to get through the front door. Inside, it's a nightmare. 14-year-old Marshawn is gone. The police find 2 guns. One is in the hallway, another is on a toilet. The teenagers who were there, they've all scattered. They ran, except for one girl who comes back to the scene later, crying and shaking. That girl is Jada Spence.
Who was down here in this house with them? Tell me what happened.
All right. It was me and my son, right? And then there was 2 other.
Who were the other 2 people whose house is this first off?
It was this house, somebody named Craig's, right?
Okay.
I don't know the boys in this house. I
Okay.
just know that my boyfriends know them, so they
Okay.
all hang around.
And that's your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, boom. We went over in the house. We were sitting. They had 2 guns, right? They all had 2 guns.
Okay.
They was playing with the guns. They was making selfies, like you know how they was all good with the
Yeah.
gun.
Okay.
Boom. The other guy, one guy and the other guy, they had the gun. They was all, you know, like, bro, move, like, roughing up with the gun.
Right.
Mind you, everybody thought the gun was on safety. Boom. The gun, they dropped the gun. The junk exploded, literally, like, popped off, bro. Hit something and it bounced, bro, on Marshawn, bro. Everybody ran. I ran over here. When I ran over here, I ran back home because, bro, I was like, well, I don't know what I said. I went to get my mama.
Right.
And I can't.
That is crazy. Where do you think you are in Hollywood? What kind of story is that? That the gun bounced back and went off, boom. What do you think you're talking to? Damn, this girl is crazy.
Back, but my mama couldn't come.
Tell me how to spell your first name.
J
I'll be right back.
A D A.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Jada's your first name?
Yes.
Okay. So there were those 2 in there, Marshawn and you. All of you guys are in this house. And you said it's somebody's house named Craig? So who was in the house first? Like, how did you guys get in this house?
Okay, so when it was me and Marshawn, we was at the house at first. Lucy, but Marshawn, he said, stay with me because he don't want to be over there by himself. So I said, okay.
So Marshawn was over in this house first before any of you guys got there?
Yes.
Okay.
He was already there.
Okay.
So he said, come with me because I don't want to stay at the house by myself.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll stay with him. Apparently one of his friends, they wanted to get put on with me, but I told him, like, I told him how I feel about that because, you know, I'm dating you. So
Right.
no.
Right.
But he says, okay, but still stay with me though.
Right.
All right. I guess they started to they went live at first. Everybody was they were going
On whose
live.
IG?
They were going live on IG, and
Okay.
they had guns. They was posting up the guns and everything. And then when they was posting up the guns, they came off live. They was starting to talk. They was just chilling. Everybody was chilling. Mind you, I was just sitting in the corner because it's a whole bunch of guys. Like, I'm just, okay, they talking, cool. Boom, they start playing with the gun. They was start playing, switching, with the gun.
Which ones? What
Okay,
playing with
so
it?
it was 2 guns. And then Marshawn, they was just throwing it in rotation, playing with it. So Kay and then, you know, they had the gun in their hand. They was, I don't know, they was...
Both of them had one, or one of them had one?
One of them had one. The other one, I think, who had the other one? And then all of a sudden, mind you, everybody thought the gun was on safety. Because who played with the gun?
How is that
loaded.
possible?
You know what I'm
Everybody
saying? So
thought.
they dropped it. The gun went off, hit something, and then it hit him in his face, and they all ran. I ran.
It dropped.
Yes.
Do
It
you know,
dropped.
do you know who had it when it dropped? Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
positive.
I'm positive.
They had it when it dropped, and then when it dropped, what's it called?
Come on,
Everybody
man.
started running. I ran over here.
Come on,
They
man.
ran over here. Everybody, they came in the house. What they were saying?
No one is buying that story. No one is buying that story. Why would it be cool to play with a gun?
And then after
Where's the other girl that was in the house? with
other
you?
girl, I don't know where she went. She's not even here now.
Where does she live?
She lives here.
She lives here.
We all
Okay.
be over here. Well, this is where I come every time to see him, and you know, we all be over here together.
Okay.
So, and I see. So I do Florida Virgin.
Photo virtual. What grade?
I'm in ninth grade.
Okay.
Damn.
Tell me what else.
9th grade.
What else about what?
You said you guys came back over here.
Yes,
and
I came back over here. So when the boys ran that way, they ran all over there, and then I came in and I came back out to go find my mom because I was in shock. Like, I didn't know
Right.
what I was doing.
Right.
I'm not that close to Miss Phyllis, so I was trying to go find my sister or somebody who's at the house, and I told them exactly what happened. When I
Okay.
told them what happened, I seen that they came and got me. And then when they came and got me, they wanted me to come back to the house to tell y'all what happened.
Jada sits down with the deputies. She's
Story is
young,
not
only
adding up.
14, and she seems terrified. She tells them a story that sounds like a tragic stroke of bad luck.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
says they were all just chilling. They were smoking,
Chilling
taking
with
selfies
guns.
with guns, trying to
Minors.
look cool for the internet. She tells
Crazy.
the officers the gun just dropped. She claims it hit the floor, went
And it
off,
went off.
and the bullet somehow bounced and hit Marshawn in the face. She swears she was just sitting in the corner, a witness to a horrible accident. At first, it's a story people might believe. Teens and guns are a recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
But the
hood rats.
investigators aren't rookies. They notice something. Jada and the other boys didn't call 911 immediately. They locked the door and fled. Why run if it was just a mechanical failure?
Yeah.
Detectives get a huge break. They contact the homeowner, a man named Craig, and get access to the security footage.
Crazy.
I was looking at the ones that you sent.
Look, this neighborhood rats think partying, playing with guns is cool. Because it's cool for the internet, right? It's cool for IG. It makes you look gangster, it makes you look like the coolest guy in the hood. But what they don't know is that guns don't kill people. People kill people. Get that?
Me
Make
already.
that make sense.
So that's why I got your phone back here. I haven't been in it. It's just been out here with your stuff.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring it in here with you. So would you mind if we look through more of those videos? Because it's my understanding you got a few cameras at the house. It kind of looked like when we were out there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4,
Okay.
5. Yeah, because
Do you mind if I look at them with you here?
They also find audio recordings from the moments after the shot was fired. In those recordings, Jada isn't saying the gun fell. She's heard saying, "Bro, I didn't know it was loaded."
Yeah.
That one sentence changed everything. It meant Jada wasn't across the room. It meant the gun didn't just go off on the floor.
She was
it meant
right
the gun
there.
was in her hand.
She was
On
right
November
there.
18th, they bring Jada back in. This time, the room is different. The questions are harder. And finally, Jada breaks.
Today is November
She's
18th,
gonna
2024.
confess.
Time is 13:29 hours. My name is Detective Jason Williams. I'm here with Detective Joseph Miller and Attorney James Smith and Miss Jada. Can you just state your first and last name for me?
Jada.
And what's your date of birth? And then having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yes. Yeah.
So some of the phrases that I hear sometimes kids call them like switches and stuff, did that one have a switch from what you're aware of?
A switch? I don't know. That's the thing. I didn't know. Like, I just knew that they was pressing it and nothing was on. They was like pointed at me, you know, like they was making a joke, like they were playing around with it. So I was just sitting down there, and then all of a sudden they just started playing with me with it. You know what I'm saying?
So they were playing with the guns, but they're pointing it at you?
Yes, they was pointing it at me.
That's ridiculous.
They were like joking around, talking about something. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna da 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 da. You know, they were just playing around with the gun, and then they were like they were high, like they were so high, and then
smoking.
What were they high off of?
I think they was high off weed. Like for some reason that house
Pound
that
of
they live
weed?
in, that's how I'm going around there because the house what they live in, there's like this white guy. His name is Craig. And I don't know, he's like a getaway driver for them or some type of thing. Like he owns the house. And he's the one who be like getting them stuff. So it's like whatever they got going on is by him.
What do you mean by that?
So,
getting them stuff like what?
Did you see him at all when you went there?
No, he was not even there. So it's like they be at his house and he's not there. And he had just got out of jail too.
Oh,
so
okay, I get it.
So it was like when they had all that stuff, it's like they had all that stuff in the house. But the guns and stuff, like, I didn't know the guns was even on. Like, the way
What do you mean you didn't know they were on?
Because...
Did you check it?
When they were clicking the bullet, nothing came out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you didn't think they were loaded then?
Exactly.
Okay,
like, I never even hold a gun. So it's like, whenever they, like, I'm usually saying no. You know what I'm saying? But then, alright, so after that...
Something is not adding up.
And then while we were
sitting... And when you say we were sitting on the couch, who's the we?
Me and my boyfriend, we were sitting on the couch. He had pointed the gun to my back, right? Then when he clicked it, ain't nothing went off.
Right.
Because we was, like, he was playing with it with me. And then all of a sudden, when he handed me the gun, and then when I clicked it, that's when you seen the shot fired.
Oh, okay. Oh. That makes more sense.
And
so
then
it didn't
when the
fall.
shot fired, you seen Isaiah, and then you seen KJ, and then we all started panicking.
Right.
Then when we started panicking, we ran out the door. When we ran out the door, I went straight to his mom. They was trying to explain to him what happened, but everybody was freaking out, saying, where's Marshawn? Where's Marshawn? And then after all that happened, I ran home to try to get my mom.
Right.
But because my mom also works in the same neighborhood where my friend's at, because she works at a group home.
Okay.
So it's like, she works over there. So I ran home. My sister was home. I tried to get my sister. My sister told my cousin to get my mom. My mom had to come off work. And that's when
so you're getting your whole family.
Exactly, because I was trying to tell them something happened.
Right.
Then when we ran home, then
what happened?
Police was there.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything just started from there.
I'm so sorry that happened.
Jada finally admits what really happened. It wasn't a drop fire.
She lied.
It was a game. A deadly, reckless game of playing with a weapon. She explains that Marshawn had the gun first. He pointed it at her and pulled the trigger. Click. Nothing happened. Because it clicked and didn't fire, they both assumed it was empty. Then Marshawn handed the gun to Jada. She pointed it directly at his face at close range. She pulled the trigger, thinking it would just click again. But this time, a bullet was in the chamber. In an instant, her boyfriend was gone. The cool video they were making turned into a murder investigation. This story is heartbreaking because it was so avoidable. Marshawn had just moved back to the area. He had registered for 8th grade classes just the day before. He never got to attend a single day. His family describes him as a funny, energetic kid who loved to perform. Now his grandmother says the house is just quiet.
It's really sad to hear things like this. He really didn't deserve it. But what I've got to say is that your Gen Zs out there should be careful how you play around. You know, you shouldn't be drinking, smoking, or doing any other social vices in the first place, because you're in the 8th grade. You've got a whole life ahead of you. They could have been playing with a PS5. They could have been playing with an Xbox. Why play with a gun? There's nothing cool about that.
For Jada, the state didn't see this as just a mistake.
No.
Because she pointed a firearm at a person and pulled the trigger.
It's a
She was
homicide.
charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child. Even though she's only 14, she is being charged as an adult.
Yeah.
She's facing up to 30 years in prison.
Crazy.
It's a reminder for everyone watching. Guns aren't toys. They aren't props for social media. 1 second of trying to look tough or cool destroyed 2 families and ended a young life
Just
before
like
it even
that, in
really
a split
began.
second.
What do you think about the state?
Listen, guns don't kill people. People kill people. The gun wouldn't have let off if it was lying there just like that. Somebody pulled a trigger, so it fired. Damn, y'all should be careful out there, guys. Don't be playing around like that.